take a look at this graph. And so it shows you wide receiver separation on the x-axis, average separation. So the y-axis going up and down, average yard after catch above expectation. And what you see in this is the Browns aren't getting separation, and they're not getting yards after catch. That's not what you want from your wide receivers. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had a graph like this that showed separation, and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and A.J. Brown were similar to where the Browns were with separation. And you can see that. The thing is, they run people over. Their yards after catch are extremely high. Deebo Samuel up there high as well. But G. Bush, those are not good combinations. If you're not getting separation and you're not running after the catch, that's not good for the passing game.
That's why the Cleveland Browns playbook, that's why I always fight against this, right? The Browns say, hey, Kevin Stefanski is scheming guys open. Sure, he's scheming guys open for 6 yards, 7 yards. See, people don't realize the goal of the defense is to make you take another snap. It's, everyone loves analytics, but they don't look at the analytics and saying, when you get a guy who's wide open, right? You want him to be able to score because that means those points are on the board. But for every snap that you take and a person does not score, there's an opportunity cost involved of what you did not do, which is score points. So if you get a guy like Donovan Peoples-Jones, which I like his skill set, solid guy, but he's not going to run past you. And if he don't run past you, he's not going to really run you over. So what you're going to do is you're going to throw the ball to him, and he's going to get 5, maybe 6 yards. Now you got to matriculate the ball all the way upfield, 5, 6 yards, maybe a run, maybe another 5, 6 yards. You throw to Amari Cooper. Oh, he got 12 yards. But here's the problem. If you get a holding call and you're behind the chains, how many times have you looked at the Browns and be like, oh, we ain't never getting that? As soon as they get a hold, you might as well put your beer down and you say, as soon as you see that laundry on the field, the first thing that goes off is we're punting. Now, when you look at other teams, they're so prolific in getting open or running past people or yards after catch that 1st and 20 or 2nd and 20 may not even be that devastating. Sometimes you'll be like, should I take this penalty because that gives them an extra down? I don't want to give Patrick Mahomes an extra down because they can get it goes from, a 2nd and 3 to a 2nd and 13. Hey, they might actually be like, yeah, we're going to decline that penalty because I don't want to give them any more plays. And so you got to at least figure out what are you going to do in order to get guys open. And when you get open, do you have the speed to finish? Finish with touchdowns. And the thing that I look at with the Browns, and it's very obvious when they play good teams, is they look like their offense is performing in a phone booth. It's like everybody's constricted. It's congested. It's people in the middle of the field. And that's because everybody's running 6 to 7 yard intermediate routes. Even when Deshaun Watson takes off the lead, you notice how Jalen Hurts has these big gaping holes when he runs 5 wide, and because you got receivers running DBs off 30 yards down the field. They're spread by everything. What the Browns do is within a certain parameter, certain yard distance, and I don't know how they fix that without going to get speed receiver. But they need to figure that out or be creative with it because it's a big time deterrent to really putting points on the board.